So seems like we are in luck. This is the griffon vulture. Actually, it has a wingspan of 3 meters, and actually this is the period when his offsprings are learning to fly. I've seen there are many around here. Probably he'll be back. This is the rare bird in Uvac National Park where we are, and what you're seeing in the background are the meanders of Uvac. Coming back to the vulture, to the griffon vulture, he lives only here. After many years he thrives here, and in January or February the female lays only 1 egg, and both of the parents are watching the egg all the time until it hatches. Afterwards they both leave to bring food to his offspring. The thing is that this bird actually is not a hunting bird. This bird is feeding only with carcasses, so it's eating only dead animals, which is pretty important for an ecosystem to have a scavenger bird. It's quite big, it's really tall standing, and the wingspan reaches almost and over 3 meters. I hope that they'll come back at one point. I've seen also the offsprings, and actually this is the period of the late August, early September, when they leave the nest in order to learn how to fly. I left Nova Varoš 2 days ago. I chose the longest path. I walked like 45 kilometers till here. I could have chose the smallest path coming from the opposite direction, but that is where the most tourists are. In this path that I had, actually yesterday happened to me something quite beautiful and nice, because being at spring, cooling myself with fresh water, here comes a guy, and with his 25 cows after him to give them water, and he starts talking in his language, of course, and I start talking in English as best that I could, and surprisingly, even if I don't know his language at all, and he doesn't know not a word in English, we understood each other perfectly. So he invited me to his house, where I've met his mother Rosa, his father Dragan, and his sister with a long Serbian name. I don't remember it. Probably I'm dumb or something. But anyway, we spent like 3 or 4 hours talking, and I showed him my little video logs with what I've seen and visit so far in his country. And he didn't travel so much, and I'm glad that this videos is going to help him to know his country better. So that really makes me happy. And moreover, they give me some cheese and milk. Milk in Serbian is mlika, and cheese is sir. So Milan's family, the best cheese that I've eaten in Serbia is the cheese made by yourself. So good job, and thank you for all your hospitality. Then today I pass through Muslim settlement. Actually, they live the same. They doing this, make the same life, and raising animals, and it's this Uvac region is actually full of rocks and wood, and actually you can see large flat grounds there's been a meteorites rain, but they manage somehow to make also some agriculture here. The surroundings here are pretty awesome, but the most beautiful thing is are these meanders of the river Uvac, and I'm going to give you some information about this river. His length is about 120 kilometers, but he actually burst from Ninaya mountains and goes through Serbia and Bosnia and Herzegovina, and he empties in the Lim River on that direction, on the right. The lower course, actually, in which we are, starts in Stari Vlah region, where it flows in a deep canyon, somewhere in that direction, and receives also another river, Bachevska, and obviously it gets more powerful. That's why the Serbian built 3 hydroelectric power plants, each one with his artificial lake. In my way in my way here, I pass over the dam of Lake Rodonia, and over the Kokin Broad at Lake Slatar. The first lake downstream is Lake Zenica, or now they call it Lake Uvac actually, but the C at the end they pronounce it different. With the Zenica power plant. The second one is Kokin Broad power plant with the Lake Zlatar, and the last one is Lake Radoinia with the power plant Bistrica. Well, Bistrica, you remember this name from the second video log from Kolibica in Romania, when I've told you that there is the river Bistrica, and we have lots of rivers called Bistrica in Romania, and this name actually translates it like a fast river. And here we are, this is a point view that it's called Molitva, and it is translated as a place to pray. And actually it can be, because the view from here is exquisite. This sinuous path among this steep cliffs creates a stunning sight. So this place actually can be used to send your prayers. The level of water is pretty low, as we can see. They made also some cruises along these meanders, and This steep canyon walls are up to 100 meters. It is a protected area since 1971, and this meanders, I love this word meanders because reminds me of Greece, and meander actually comes from a river god in the old Greek mythology. It's a patron deity of the Meander River, now in Turkey territory, at the mouth of which in 14 before Christ born the first form of democracy in Greek's world. So it's quite beautiful. Over there, there's a cave. These guys can give you a tour here until at the mouth of the cave. But actually, the cave has like 5 kilometers inside the mountain, and they have also another cave somewhere in that direction, the ice cave as they call it. It has to be climbed. I'm going to wait a little longer. Probably we will have also again the luck to see again this beautiful bird. This place is not only the griffon vulture that lives here, there is also the Egyptian vulture and the black eagle. They flourished here. Actually, you can see why, because there's lots of cliffs. From here I will heading for Studenica Monastery, the richest and most beautiful monastery in all Serbia, and from there probably we will go to Kaponic Mountains to climb the highest peak in Greece, Panchik's peak. That Panchik actually comes from Josip Panchik, the one that I already told you that discovered that endemic species of conifer tree, Picea omorica, the Serbian spruce. The horizon is so beautiful. Serbia has, you can see this kind of views all over the Serbian territory if you choose to go on the mountainside. I can hear the noise made by these boats and some birds. I'm not sure if this is the well, yes, over there in the distance we have like 4 of them, probably offsprings. But it would be nice to get come here, like the first one that we saw. But then probably no. Anyway, I hope you liked it. I think I'll see you the next time in Studenica Monastery. So until then, bye.